Well, here we are. Oh, hey. Hey, if you guys could do me a favor, go to my videos and click on It, You'll Float Too. I'd really, really appreciate it. It's a video that I made in tribute to the old one and something cool that I wanted to make for the new one. And it's also how I got my movie tickets. So if you're a fan of It, I think you'll really, really like it. Worked really hard on it, so if you wouldn't mind just taking the time, going to check it out and let me know what you think, I'd really, really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Hot damn, it's a good day. Check out the shirt, courtesy Fright Rags. I just want to say that the only reason why I have been surviving on this earth and trying not to die is because of this fucking day right here. And that's the truth. Right now, I'm on the way to go see a movie that I've been waiting to see for the last year and a half. Year and a half, I've been waiting to see my favorite horror story of all time on the big screen. God dang, I'm so excited. It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. Alright, so here's the deal. I saw it last night, but I don't want to give any of my thoughts until I see it for a second time, which I'm about to see it again. I'm going to see it with my sister, and I promised her I wouldn't tell her anything about it or review it until we both saw it. And we're going to talk about this movie after we see it. So, as badly as I wanted to talk about this thing last night, I've held off. I've freaking waited another day to talk about it. So I'm about to meet up with her and see you guys soon. Okay, so this is my sister. We're about to go see it. What are your thoughts?
I'm kind of nervous. It looks scary.
What are you expecting?
I just feel like it's gonna be like very gory compared to the original one. So
I've got everything I want to say ready to spew out. It's almost 7 o'clock. We're about to go in there.
I still love Tim Curry. Still love you, Tim Curry.
All right, we'll see you on the other side.
Here, take it.
Hang on. Tasty, tasty, sweet, sweet. All right, so before I say anything at all, I want to hear your thoughts.
You scare me.
Did it really?
Yes. This one was more, like the first original, it was like more, he was more like, it was comedic, I guess. Like he made me laugh a lot, and it wasn't like gory.
This
Tim
one?
Curry, no, the old one. I mean, this one made me laugh too, and he like, I noticed he did make like certain references to the old one, so that was good. That made me like it. But this will scare me. He was creepy.
This really did scare you?
Yes.
I don't even know where to start. I'm gonna be all over the place. I'm gonna be rambling. I'm gonna be out everywhere because I've been a long time coming. Okay, so the 1990 version of it is my favorite movie of all time, and so for the last year and a half, I've been waiting to see this fucking movie. I remember when I saw it last night, there were times where I thought I was gonna pass out because I was so tense and I wanted to love every single frame of this movie. I will say that I loved everything about the losers. Like, that movie was fucking funny. I thought everything about them was funny. I loved the chemistry between them. I thought they were hilarious. The movie had heart. I thought Jack Dylan Grazer, who played Eddie, I thought he was the best. I thought he was so freaking funny. Finn Wolfhard, who played Richie, was great. And Sophia Lillis, I ain't seen her in anything, and I thought she could have won a damn Oscar. She was so good. Who played Beverly. But the kid that surprised me the most was Ben. Jeremy Taylor, I think is his name. I thought he was fantastic. I thought he was perfect, and I didn't expect much from that kid. Like I didn't know what to expect from him, but I thought he was like the heart of it. And I thought he was great. I do want to say, I fucking hated Pennywise.
Really?
I hated him.
Aww.
But I don't know, like, I know the director and the crew were talking about, you know, we're not trying to top Tim Curry. You know, that's a performance for the ages, and we want to do something different with the character. But sometimes that's not always the best thing. I thought he was like the Mad Hatter mixed with Jim Carrey's The Grinch mixed with Scooby-Doo's fucking voice. Oh, that's what he sounded like. It was like I was waiting for him to be like, pucker up and kiss it, Whoville. Time to float. Ruh-roh. You know, and it sounds like I'm hating on him. I'm not. It's just, I fucking love this character and I love this movie. I don't know if it was his voice or what it was, but I did not find him scary at all. Like, at all. And it, like, I know the director, like, this book is his favorite book of all time. And I know you can tell he put, like, his heart and soul into this. You can tell because, man.
He, like, remembered certain details from the book to put in it.
The cinematography was, like, beautiful and the kids were perfect. And, like, this movie could have been a fucking masterpiece if it just could have been scary. And the one thing I was worried about the most was, like, CGI. You know I fucking love
There wasn't much in it, though.
Yes, there was.
I didn't think there was.
Every time Pennywise came at a kid or like did his illusions, they just CGI'd it up, and that was, I hate that. I can't stand that. But the one scene I did like with Pennywise was when they were in the house and he jumped out of that coffin and he fucking beat Richie. Then it was like rock and roll time. He comes at him and then he's going after Eddie and he's like, time to float. And he's doing his little clown thing. And that was awesome. I wish we got more of that instead of like the CGI stuff. But yeah, like I try to, like, even after watching it this time, I tried to just be like, okay, this is what it's gonna be like. Just kind of sit back, enjoy it. And every time something weird would happen that I'm not used to with Pennywise and Bill Skarsgård doing his thing, I was like, okay, that's different. You know, that's kind of cool. But I just couldn't dig it. I couldn't get into it. I just wanted something different. I thought Tim Curry just brought like a heaviness and like a creepiness to that clown. I didn't get it with this one.
Now with this one, his look's completely different, and so that's probably why they were trying to maybe see if that was like the best voice for him. It's hard to match a voice for that type of character, I guess. I didn't think it was bad.
I don't know.
I liked it.
I don't know. But I knew, like, as soon as he CGI'd his mouth all up and bit George's arm off, I knew what kind of movie it was going to be, but I was not expecting how good the losers were going to be. Like, that was worth the ticket price of admission. That scene where they're at the quarry and, like, the music's going and they're all, like, in the water, like, if I was one of those actors, I'd look back on that and be like, that was the best summer of my life. Like, it made me want to be, it made me feel like a kid again. That was one of the best scenes in the movie. I love that. That was great. Whenever he came out, what'd you think? Okay, what'd you think when he came out of that big Jack in the Box thing and started dancing?
Now that part kind of made me laugh. I was like, that's not, I mean, maybe they were trying to be funny. Like, maybe they wanted it to be kind of goofy. So I don't know. I'd have to watch it again to see. But, I don't know. And like with the first one, I think with Pennywise, they didn't show him, like, his face that much. They did, but, like, I feel like this one, he was, like, showing a lot more. Yeah, like, with the kids, like, talking to him a lot. They exposed him, like, a lot.
Sometimes less is more. Like, I love settled in horror movies, and I hate when you have to just go big to make it scary. I think that just ruins it. And did you catch whenever Ben was in the library and he was reading, like, the history books of Derry, and that librarian behind him was, like, smiling at him? Did you catch that?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that? Out of all the illusions that Pennywise did in this movie, I thought that was the creepiest, because she was just standing there and just smiling in the background. I thought that was the creepiest one, instead of all, like, the CGI.
It's probably because I was covering my eye halfway because I was ready for something to pop in.
And I did notice, and they used her a lot in this movie, was the painting that Stan was afraid of, that crooked eye woman. You remember that movie Mama? Well, the guy that directed Mama directed this, and that was a nod to that. So he used her a lot in this movie. I was surprised. But I could tell he put his heart and soul in this, so, you know, I'm not gonna sounds like I'm really being really negative, but it's just, I just love this story.
You just
And
had a different expectation
my
of Pennywise.
My expectations are always super duper high, and usually they never get met, but I mean, those kids were great. Those kids were worth the wait. They were perfect. So, you know, I was happy with that. And overall, I was happy with the movie. It's just, I wish Pennywise would have been different.
If his voice would have been different, would you have liked him better?
Time to float. Hiya, Georgie. Oh.
Well, but you gotta remember he's a clown, so they're trying to make him sound goofy like that. Like,
And at certain times that's fine, but he talked like that the whole movie. And I just wish his voice would have got deeper, or just, you know what I'm saying? Just scarier. I don't know.
I didn't think it was weird at all. I thought it went good with his character, to be honest. But everybody will have their different opinion.
All I kept picturing was him being like the Mad Hatter and you know, sipping on tea at the table with Alice whenever he came out of that fridge, and just the way he looks sometimes. You never thought that?
No, like I thought he was a good, like, because Tim Curry's character was so goofy, they were trying to do the same thing with him. They had to have a certain aspect of him to be goofy, and so...
But Tim Curry's clown was definitely goofy, but he could switch it like that and just be fucking terrifying.
But I thought he...
This one, whenever... Look at that moon.
Oh my God. Where is it?
Kill them all. Kill them all.
Wait, you can't really...
What was your... Overall, what was your thoughts on the movie?
Well... Like... Before...
Don't change your opinion just because I'm like...
No.
Bashing it.
I had a feeling like we were going in there that it was going to have more jumpy parts and more gore, and I was right, because like as soon as Georgie went to the freaking drain, he bit his arm off. I was like, I don't like it. I don't like it. Because it just made me sad. But like as soon as his arm got bit off like that, I was like, yep, I can already tell this is going to have a lot more gore in it and stuff than the original. But I was
I'm down with that. I'm down for gore. I love to see that, but just don't give me all that CGI fake stuff. But I did like the scene with Beverly in the sink with the hair and the blood. I thought that was good. Really good.
Let's see, what was it? I did like the losers.
Who was your favorite loser?
I liked Eddie.
Eddie was so funny.
Yeah, I like Eddie. I just thought the acting was really good. It's hard to find good acting nowadays in movies, like where it seems real, and they did really good. And I thought just all the characters they picked out matched really good with like the original people.
Yeah, they were great. The only loser that I didn't like get enough from was Bill, the leader. I thought he was just kind of flat and kind of monotone.
I felt like he was flat at the beginning, but then throughout the movie,
I mean, he did a great job.
Yeah.
Like, but Jonathan Brandis from the original, just that's Bill to me. God, it sounds like I'm really fucking like beating down this movie. I'm not. I really liked it. I didn't love it. I wanted to love it. What'd you think of the Bullies?
What Bullies? The Bullies? Oh.
Yeah, Henry Bowers and like Victor Chris and Patrick
They were
Hoxton.
good.
I thought they were really forgettable. Except for that one scene when he kills his dad.
When he kills his dad, that was
good. I fucking love the gazebo line. You know what these are, Mom? Gazebos, they're bullshit. That was so funny. Some great lines in this movie.
Yeah.
They were great. All right, so that's our thoughts on it. Overall, what's your score? Like out of 5?
Out of 5? That's it.
Fuck, out of 10.
Okay, out of 10.
Out of both.
I would give it. I'd give it an 8.
An 8.
8 out of 10.
Well, I haven't watched any reviews. I haven't watched the Schmoes, Flickster, Stuckman, Horror Show, John's. Haven't watched anybody, so I don't know if they loved it. I have no idea. But for me, out of 5, I'd give it like a 3.5, just because of like how good the losers were and how much heart the director put into making sure that was the heart of the movie. And out of 10, I'd give it like 6.5, close to 7. I'm picky. I'm really picky. But it was really good. Really good. Just wish it could have been scarier. Wish the clown would have been...
I was scared.
would have been scarier. Would have been a little different. But, man, that was a long time coming. That was a 1.5 years of...
I'm happy with it. I mean, that was exciting getting to go and see them recreate it and stuff.
All right. Well, that's our thoughts on it. I thought it was really good. Didn't love it. Could have been a little better, but I liked it.
Okay. Bye.
All right. Bye.